Well, you're here because you filled out a survey about a guy, and there's great news. This guy scored a solid A. He is a great guy. Welcome to the Strong Brew, where you get answers to questions you're not supposed to ask. These are some things you may want to know about the man in your life. If you do really well in your career, will he become insecure? Will he try and use money to control you? Will he share housework or just make you do it all? In fights, when he gets angry, does he get aggressive? During intimacy, does he understand that no means no? Is he jealous, suspicious, or possessive? Will his attitude towards you change after having kids? Will he treat your parents with respect? What if you have conflicts with his parents? We tell you what you need to hear, not what you want to hear. These are things nobody else will tell you, things that are important for your future. This is a safe space for truth. No judgment, no platitudes, no login, no payment either. Our questions are from real life, but our answers come from science. Now, I built this thing, me and my husband, and honestly, we built it and we live it. We are both Stanford grads, we both have worked at Google, and we've been happily together since 1998. Along the way, we've added a son, now 13, and four dogs. We are genuine folks. If you're a woman trying to understand any man in your life, here is how it works. Go to www.thestrongbrew.life. Click on the Understand a Guy button there. Answer 10 questions about him. Watch a video tailored to your guy. That's all there is to it. It is completely anonymous, no login, no payment, no games, no manipulation. This analysis is obtained by combining solid trait psychology with cutting edge AI ML. We represent each person's personality with what is known as a feature vector. This has 10 elements, so our data is effectively 10 dimensional data. In case you're wondering how we can infer so much from just 10 questions, well, 10 dimensional data is very complex. There is a lot you can learn from that level of detail.
Okay, I think that does it for the preamble. Now let's plunge in. Let's start with this guy in his career. Will he go far or just talk big?
He is likely to be someone who talks a lot about what he wants to do, but doesn't follow through with hard work. You might find that he changes jobs often or gets distracted by new ideas before finishing what he started. If things get tough, he might complain or get upset instead of pushing through.
Can he bounce back from failure?
When things don't go as planned at work, he's likely to react strongly, maybe raising his voice or getting frustrated easily. At first, he might seem shaken and could blame others or get upset quickly. You'll see bursts of effort after setbacks, but be ready for some drama before he bounces back.
What do people at work think of him? Do they like him?
People at work often find him friendly and polite on the surface, so he gets along with many. However, when things don't go his way, he can get angry quickly and become forceful in arguments. He's not the type to avoid conflict, so you might hear stories about heated discussions or sharp words.
If you do really well in your career, will he become insecure?
He will feel genuinely happy and proud of you if you succeed in your career. Your achievements will make him excited, and he's likely to cheer you on with warm words and joyful support. He won't get jealous or feel threatened. Instead, he may tell others about how well you're doing.
What if you start earning more than him?
He is not likely to secretly resent you or feel insecure if you earn more than him. He's usually open hearted and caring, so he'll genuinely want to see you succeed. Deep inside, he's proud of you and wants you to be happy, even if your income is higher.
Next, let's talk about how he is with money. Does he overspend? Is he reckless with money?
He tends to be careful and organized with money, making sure things are in order and planned well. You won't find him wasting money on random things or making reckless purchases. If there's a big expense, he'll want to talk about it and make a sensible choice.
Does he show off and pretend to be richer than he is?
He generally lives within his means and doesn't try to show off or pretend to be richer than he is. He likes to keep things neat and well managed, so you'll see him making smart choices with his spending. If he wants something special, he'll plan for it instead of buying it impulsively.
Is he too generous, too stingy, or just right?
He is usually open handed and kind both with his money and the way he treats others. If you're ever in need or someone around him needs help, he'll step up and offer what he can without making a fuss. He's not the type to keep everything for himself or act stingy.
Will he use money to try and control you?
He's open and honest about money and prefers to talk things through rather than keep secrets. If there's a problem or a big decision to make, he will want to discuss it with you and work together. If he's feeling emotional, he might get a bit dramatic, but he won't hide important details.
Let's see how this guy is with sharing housework. Will he share housework or just make you do it?
He believes that housework should be shared, not just your responsibility. He understands that running a home is a team effort and he's likely to step in and help, whether it's cooking, cleaning, or organizing things. If you're busy or tired, he won't hesitate to pick up the slack.
Will he help you or just boss you around and tell you what to do?
He's the kind of person who rolls up his sleeves and actually gets things done, not just supervising from a distance. Whether it's washing dishes, folding clothes, or changing diapers, he's willing to pitch in and do his part. Sometimes his enthusiasm might turn chores into a fun experience for both of you.
Now let's see about how this guy is during fights. In fights, does he try to understand your views or just win the fight?
He does care about what you feel and really tries to see things from your side. But his strong personality means he sometimes jumps into arguments to defend himself first. If you're upset or things get heated, he may raise his voice or speak out quickly, wanting to explain his view. But after the initial reaction, he's kind hearted and wants to make things right.
Does he become aggressive when angry?
When he's angry, his emotions can take over and he might say things that are sharp or hurtful without meaning to. Sometimes his temper can lead to loud words or actions that feel aggressive, especially if he's really frustrated. After he calms down, he'll feel sorry and want to make it up to you.
Does he have a bad temper?
Yes, he is someone who can get angry quite quickly, especially when things don't go as he expected. This isn't just small irritation, it can turn into loud words or sharp reactions before he even thinks it through. Quick temper is a sign to pay attention to, not ignore.
Will he say sorry and accept his mistakes?
He can say sorry and is willing to take responsibility after things cool down. Though when he's upset, he might first blame you or point out what he thinks went wrong on your side. His strong emotions can make him rush to defend himself or shift fault in the heat of the moment.
Next, let's talk about intimacy and physical chemistry. During intimacy, does he respect your boundaries? Does he get that no means no?
He will respect your boundaries and understand that no means no. Even though he can be intense and emotional, he cares deeply about how you feel and wants you to feel safe. If you set a clear limit, whether it's about physical closeness, private time, or any other need, he will listen and step back. He might get a little upset if he doesn't understand at first, but he won't push or try to change your mind.
If you are not in the mood for intimacy, will he react badly?
Sometimes he might take it personally if you're not in the mood for intimacy, especially if he's feeling sensitive or emotional himself. He values closeness and can get disappointed, even showing his feelings through a little drama or sadness. If you explain gently how you feel, he'll be understanding and won't hold it against you.
Can you trust him not to shame you or share your private moments, maybe love letters, photos, or videos, even after a breakup or a bad fight?
You can trust him to treat private moments with care and respect. He values emotional closeness and knows how important it is to keep things between you private and safe. His good hearted nature means he understands the importance of trust and will protect it even when he's upset.
Is he loyal or is he likely to want to have affairs?
He is generally faithful and prefers deep, meaningful connections over casual flings. His caring side makes him value trust and honesty in a relationship, and he's unlikely to be easily distracted just because someone new comes along. If you ever feel uneasy, share your feelings with him. He wants you to feel secure and valued.
Will he be jealous, suspicious, and try to control you?
He isn't naturally overpossessive, jealous, or controlling. Most of the time, he gives you space and trusts you, believing that love means respect and freedom. These reactions don't happen often, and he's quick to calm down and talk things through.
This guy says he is protective in a good way. Is he actually just being possessive?
No, his protective nature is not really a sign of a controlling personality. He cares deeply and may show concern for your safety or well being, but this comes from kindness, not a need to control your choices. He listens when you set your own boundaries and doesn't push you to follow his way.
Now, onto the topic of kids and how this guy will be as a father. If you guys have kids, will he make you do most of the work?
He will see parenting as a team effort and won't expect you to do most of the work. He wants to be involved and help out, whether it's taking care of the kids, handling daily routines, or solving problems together. So you won't feel alone or overburdened. He'll step in and work as a true partner in parenting.
Kids are very messy. Will he lose his temper with them?
When the kids mess up or get upset, he may lose his temper quickly and react strongly at first. He feels things deeply, so you might see him raise his voice or get flustered before he calms down. After the burst of emotion, he will come around and try to comfort or guide the kids, showing his caring side.
If you guys have kids, will he still support your career?
Yes, he will support you as both a mother and your own person. He values your happiness and wants you to shine in all areas of life, not just in raising children. If you ever need time for yourself, he'll understand and step in, wanting you to feel fulfilled in every way.
Will this man say one thing early on, maybe while dating, and then later after kids and marriage change his tune and try to make you give up your career?
No, he isn't the kind of man who will cheer for your career just to ask you to quit later after you have a child. He genuinely wants you to be happy and successful in both your work and family life, and he respects your choices. If you choose to keep working after kids, he'll back you up and help make it possible.
Next, let's see how this guy treats your parents. Will he be respectful with your parents?
He will treat your parents with real warmth, not just act polite on the surface. When he's around your family, you'll see him making real effort to connect, asking about their health, sharing stories, and showing honest care. Even if he's having a tough day, his natural kindness helps him show respect and affection. He is willing to adjust to your family and doesn't expect them to change for him.
What if your family creates stress or interferes a bit in your lives?
If your family creates stress or tries to interfere, he may get emotional and react strongly at first, possibly raising his voice or showing frustration. His feelings can run high in tense situations, but he doesn't want to make things worse for you. In the end, he'll aim to sort things out, not build more problems.
Then let's analyze the role this guy's family will play in your life. Is this man modern with you, but a completely different person when other people, say his parents or bosses, are around?
He's genuine and modern in his thinking with you and doesn't expect you to suddenly become a traditional supportive wife just because relatives are watching. He values honesty and wants you to feel comfortable being yourself, whether you're with him or his family. If his relatives have certain expectations, he'll support you in finding a balance, not force you to act differently or hide who you are.
If there is tension between you and his parents, will he support you?
If there's tension, he will support you and not just stay out of it or side with his family. Even if he feels caught in the middle, his caring nature makes him want to stand by you first and help you feel secure. He might get emotional or upset for a short while, but he won't leave you to handle things alone.
Say you have a conflict with his mother, what will this guy do?
He is not a mummy's boy who always sides with his mother, so you won't feel pushed aside in conflicts. If there's a disagreement between you and his mom, he will listen to both sides but will stand up for you when it matters. If you're feeling ignored or left out, talk to him openly. He's willing to support you.
Will he share all the private details of your relationship with his mother or sister?
He is not likely to share every detail of your fights or private life with his mother or sister. He values your trust and knows that some things are best kept between just the two of you. If he ever does mention something, it's because he's feeling really emotional or needs advice, not to gossip or complain.
Now let's zoom out and put it all together.
Overall, as we mentioned at the start, this guy scored a solid A. He is a great guy. Being with this man every day means enjoying warmth, excitement, and steady support, but also learning to handle his strong moods. He's loving, notices little things, and likes to keep life fun and organized.